Good morning, everyone. This is Corey with the Outback Real Estate Investors Academy, here with another on-site insight. You know, oftentimes when you take a look at a job site, you can really determine the level of professionalism based upon the organization of the actual site. So let's take a look together and see what we find. So here's a small single-family home being constructed. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. You've got, of course, plans and permits contained in the box as required. You have an open box that really should be closed. You have lumber all over the place. Let's take a closer inspection. Well, we can take a look at that. Rafter line needs to be straightened out. It's not supported, and not that big of a deal. We got a number of safety concerns already that are here. Wobbly blocks that I just walked on. Look at this setup. This is all to prevent walls from caving in, walls from coming down, their stability. Look to provide stability. Certainly there are other ways to handle this. And if it's in, of course, it's exposed to the elements, like most construction sites are exposed to the elements. That creates mold, the possibility of mold. The construction quality looks pretty good. Let's take a look over here. There's a number of things going on at this location, right? Let's see if we can zoom in on this. Yeah, so this is, of course, a load-bearing wall right here. It's holding up the roof. The weight is being transferred down this beam here. It's also being transferred over to this beam, which is good. So there's a triple header here. That's correct. That's great. We could definitely find a couple of things here. Although what I wanted to share with you is how sites are ultimately managed. And, you know, how you do one thing is how you do everything. So if you have a site that's organized and clean and professional and tight, it's going to make life so much easier for your contractors to be able to actually get things done quicker. They know where it is. They're not looking for lumber and material. Also, if things were covered up, look at this. If things were covered up, it'd be certainly a lot nicer. Look at this. This is definitely a safety problem right here. So if you're working on the site, you want to really be able to have your equipment, your materials, I should say, off the site. Meaning, or I should say, off to the side. Here, what they did was they just dumped it right on the street. Material can get stolen, get potentially damaged. And look at all these rocks that needed to be cleared. Look at this. All this stuff needed to be scraped and cleared out before you have a viable site. A couple little foundation issues. Anyway, you want to, if you want to build and you want to develop, you have to have a site that actually is consistent with your brand, your identity, and not the potential of a liability or a risk. And the loss of materials. Holy cow. Landfills are filled with materials that are never used. It's an absolute waste of money. Look at these. These are 2x6s, and they are custom ordered, and these are for the trusses. These gotta be, geez, these gotta be 26 feet. These are expensive. Each board's gotta be probably $25 a board. So several $100s worth of materials here that could potentially be damaged by rain, theft. Run your job like you run your business. If you're going to run your business like a business, run it so it has integrity. Run it so it looks great. Run it so it's efficient. And so I want to take a couple minutes and share some on-site insights as to what to look for on a construction site. This is Corey with the Outback Real Estate Investors Academy, here with another on-site insight. Hopefully you got something out of it on how to run a job site that has integrity, that's smooth, and is professional. I look forward to seeing you at our next event. Bye-bye.